Ball Gym, a great venue, and we got ourselves a great matchup tonight. Somerset Lady Jumpers playing host to the Lady Rebels of Boyle County. This is Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services high school basketball presented by the Don Franklin family of dealerships right here on Lake Cumberland Sports. Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services has made it their mission to be the trusted leader in promoting mental health in Kentucky for the last 22 years. Stay healthy at home with counseling services for children and adults using your phone or computer. Call Intrust at 606-676-0638 to get the services started today from anywhere in Kentucky. You can always visit their Facebook page at Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services to learn more about how they can help you or your family today. At Intrust, your mental health matters. We are moments away from tipping things off, about 11 minutes or so, give or take. But before I bring Chris Staten in, we're going to step out, take a commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to get you all set up for 12th Region Girls Basketball action on Lake Cumberland Sports.
Cash? Well, look no more. Alton Blakely's got cash? Is that cash, Daniel?
Yep.
And you're giving cash for cars?
Yep. For real? Yep.
Why not? Then on down to Alton Blakely, where selling your car is as easy as ABC. If you have a vehicle you'd like to sell or trade, it's fast and easy to get paid, and we'll give you top dollar. Visit Alton Blakely today. All the best since 1965.
Here at Citizens National Bank, we still take pride in treating each and every customer like we would want to be treated. Our employees are here to help you navigate the confusing lending process and determine which type of home loan best suits you. Schedule an appointment today. We have highly qualified loan officers ready to serve you.
We, the people of this great land, are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward. And with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more. In less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. We want you to know that we are here for you and your family. Someone you can trust. Someone you can count on. Now and for the better days to come. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us or visit us online at toyotaofsomerset.com.
Much to offer. Enjoy it. Follow your dreams. Start a new business or expand an existing one. I'm Michael Bush, Vice President and Chief Credit Officer. Come find out why more businesses are choosing United Cumberland.
You are looking live at the Somerset High School Gymnasium. affectionately known as the Briar Patch, where tonight the Lady Briar Jumpers are playing host to the Boyle County Lady Rebels. I'm Bob Boone, and I'm going to bring in Chris Staten. And Chris, always exciting to get to work with you, and always exciting to watch a good quality 12th region matchup like we've got tonight between a couple of girls teams right at the 500 level, but playing a little better basketball as the season goes on.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It's always fun being with you calling these games, and we should have a very equally matched game, as you mentioned. Somerset 10-9 on the season, Boyle County 9-10. Both of them very similar in style of play. Both teams like to get up a lot of three-pointers. They've not had a whole lot of luck. We'll get into some stats a little bit later on, but both teams like to get up and down the floor. They are both very young, so Coach McWhorter will try to have their team keep them above the 500 mark tonight.
Let's talk about Boyle County first. They come to us from the 45th District, coached by Ryan Wiersma. His third season overall, he's 29-27, getting better each and every season. 2 years ago, 8-22. Got to 11 victories, 11-7. Of course, COVID played a lot of havoc with the schedule last season. Currently 9-10. It had some big wins already this season against Garrett County and Covington Holy Cross. But this is a Boyle County team that is led by Peyton Bugg, their leading scorer, averaging 14.2 points per game.
Yeah, and Peyton, just a sophomore, leading this team in scoring and also in rebounds at 6.6 a night. So as Peyton goes, how the Lady Rebels will go.
Had a chance to talk to Coach Wiersma just before the game. He says he's pleased with the progress that his team has made and looking forward to wrapping up the season. We're approaching just, handful of games, 5-6 regular season games to go after tonight, and then we start district play the end of this month. Hard to believe that we have whipped through basketball season, but he's really excited with the way his girls are playing as they head towards that district tournament time.
Yeah, and now's the time that you want to get hot, obviously, and every coach will tell you the same thing. You know, you have your preseason games, you have your pre-district games. Of course, those district games come at you a little bit earlier than normal nowadays, where they have the schedule, so you don't really have time to get settled in, but you always want to try to improve and get better as the season's going on, and that's what both these teams are trying to do right now.
Indeed. Let's take a look at the Briar Jumpers, 10-9 on the season, 2-3 in 47th district competition. They've got one more district game remaining, I believe, at Casey County that is scheduled to be this week, weather pending.
Right.
But talking to Coach Sandra McWhorter, who's in her first season at Somerset, she said she's really wanting to get that game in. If they can't play Friday, they're going to try and move that game to Monday so they can get it in. And one of the reasons being, Casey County is going to host the 47th District Tournament. She wants her girls to get a chance there. But in case you haven't heard, Sandra McWhorter, the new coach, this is her first season, but she is no stranger to 12th District or 12th Region basketball. She spent 10 seasons at Lincoln County, compiled a 229-79 record, 7 20-plus win seasons for her, leading the Patriots to 7 district championships, 4 regional finals, 2 regional championships, and 1 state Final Four. She's got the credentials, and she's got this young jumper team playing some pretty good basketball.
You're exactly right, and you say young. They're led at the guard spot by Jalen Dye, just a 7th grader, Bob, and she's had a pretty good year. She's averaging 11.5 points per game. And then Haley Combs is going to get the start tonight, an 8th grader, and then you have 3 juniors. The big loss, of course, for the Lady Jumpers is Grace Bruner, their leading scorer, leading rebounder, out with a knee injury. We hope that she recovers well. Don't expect to see her the rest of the season, but you're right, a 7th grader, an 8th grader, 3 juniors, and then you bring 7th and 8th graders and freshmen off the bench.
We talked a little bit about Boyle County and how they're looking towards the end of the season as well. Somerset, they've got a tough road game, the very last regular season game scheduled right now. They got to travel to North Laurel, and wow. Coach McWhorter said that could be a real test for how we are. She says, I like it because she says I've never been one to step away from a challenge, but also with a young team, she's worried about, if they go over there and don't play well, how does that affect their psyche? Sure. Because right now, the Lady Jumpers are the number 2 seed in the 47th District. So that's good for them, but you want to go in there pretty hot. And but that's down the road. Right. Tonight, the Rebels come in, two teams that match up pretty well. It's going to be exciting to watch them play.
Yeah, and they talked about the Lady Jumpers being young. The Boyle County Lady Rebels, they're not as young, but they'll start 3 sophomores and 2 juniors. And as I mentioned earlier on, led by Peyton Bugg, who will be the 5'9" sophomore, averaging 14.2 points per game. And you also, neither team has a senior, Bob. So, girls basketball, they don't have, it's hard to find some senior leadership, and they don't have a senior on the bench. So we are about 1 minute and 40 seconds away. I will go ahead and give you the Magic Monogram fashion report before we get going here. The Lady Rebels coming in as the visiting team on the scoreboard will be in their visiting uniforms, wearing black uniforms with white and Vegas gold trim, Vegas gold numbers on the back and front, and Boyle County in Vegas gold outlined in white. The Lady Jumpers come in the home whites, wearing the white jersey and pant with the gold S on the side of the leg, the gold and purple stripe, Vegas gold, and purple Somerset with purple numerals on the front and back. Conveniently located off North Highway 27 between Big Lots and Backyard Burger, Magic Monograms is a place for custom embroidery, screen printing, and so much more. They can put your designs on medical and athletic uniforms, corporate and school apparel. Find them on Facebook. Search Magic Monograms and Embroidery. Starting lineups.
Looks like, are we going to do starting lineups or national anthem first?
I think they are going to do the national anthem just before they do the starting lineups.
So we'll pause on our commentary and just to honor America with the playing of our national anthem. This is Interest Counseling Services High School Basketball, presented by Don Franklin of Somerset, family of dealerships. And we're going to go ahead and get your starting lineups out to you before we bring you the Whitest Cabinets keys to the game. First, starting for the Boyle County Lady Rebels, a sophomore guard, number 4, Annabelle Tarter. And another guard will be Peyton Bugg. She is a sophomore and wears number 10. Harper Coffey will play in the front court and wear number 11. She as well is a sophomore, along with Zoe Robbins. She is a third guard and she is a junior for Boyle County. And Ella Coffey is a junior forward for the Lady Rebels. So for Boyle County, it'll be Tarter, Peyton Bugg, Coffey, Robbins, and Ella Coffey, coached by Ryan Wiersma, and bringing a record of 9-10 into the season. For the Somerset Briar Jumpers, Haley Combs will be a one guard, an 8th grader, along with Jalen Dye, a 7th grader. So a young lineup for the Briar Jumpers. Third guard will be Taya Mills. She is a junior. Kate Bruner is a fourth guard, and she is a junior as well. And Mackenzie Fisher will man the post. She is a junior. So Somerset goes like this: Combs, Dye, Mills, Kate Bruner, Mackenzie Fisher, coached by Cassandra McWhorter, 10-9 on the season. Those are your starting lineups. And Chris, time for those whitest cabinets, keys to the game.
Yeah, so, Somerset being young, like we talked about, they're going to have to be able to handle the pressure. One thing that we have to be able to do is make open shots, and you talked to Coach McWhorter before the game, and hitting free throws needs to be the key. For Boyle County, they just need to play their game and get some open shots, and we'll get to the read here in a minute. We're getting ready for basketball action. Turn back to Bob Boone.
Peyton Bug and Mackenzie Fisher to tip things off at midcourt. It's tipped by Bug, but looked like at first Combs was going to gather, but Boyle County has the first possession of the ball game. They're moving right to left as we look at it from high atop here at the Briar Patch. Lady Jumpers playing man-to-man, drive down the right-hand side. That's Bug, and a reach-in foul on Haley Combs, I believe, the first infraction of the ball game.
Yeah, Bug went down the right side of the lane, had a good look at the basket, but just before she could get it up, Combs fouled and reached in.
So Peyton Bug at the line. She hits the first one, and that gives the first lead of the ball game to the Boyle County Rebels. Second one, nothing but nylon, and it's 2-0 in favor of Boyle County. Some full court pressure by Boyle County. Somerset throws it over the top, and the ball is stolen away. That was Mills. Had it stolen by Bug. She drives left, a right-hander off the glass, up and in, and she has 4 points.
4 quick points for the leading scorer for the Lady Rebels already.
Somerset to Mackenzie Fisher down on the blocks, and it's short, no good. Rebound picked up off the floor by Peyton Bug, and here come the Rebels back the other way. Jumpers, they're going to play man-to-man defense. Boyle County working the ball around the perimeter. Now they get it down low on the blocks. That's Coffey with it. She tries to go around a whole bunch of defense. Can't do it. Ball's tipped out of bounds, and they're going to say last touch by Coffey. It'll be jumper ball.
The Briar Jumper defense did a good job surrounding Coffey that time as she got in the lane.
Coach McWhorter said they're going to call on Mackenzie Fisher tonight and see what she can do down low. Looks like they tried to get it into her there, but the ball loose on the floor. It gets knocked out of bounds. Nope. It is picked up by.
Going to call a travel on the play.
Picked up by Boyle County, and they're going to call a travel. You're right. Looking through bars and pipes.
It's tough. It is tough.
Somerset facing a 2-3 zone by the Rebels. Combs has it over on the right side. They get it down low. Nice feed down low to Fisher, and she lays it up and in.
And going to get the foul as well.
So Mackenzie Fisher uses the glass. I know officially those aren't bank shots, but they banked in.
Right. And that is one thing that the Briar Jumpers did a good job of the other night, was that little lob pass over the top for Fisher.
Free throw back in the iron, no good. Tipped, and looks like it's going to go out of bounds by Somerset, so it'll be Boyle County ball. And Mackenzie Fisher, she's a big girl down there, and they really want her to start just taking charge in that post position.
Bugaboo at the free throw line already, missing the first free throw attempt again.
4-2 your score. Boyle County leads it, and they have the ball. Dribble around to the right against this man-to-man defense. Top now left side, trying to go baseline. Nice cut off there. Dish it back to Bug, who drives across the lane. High off the glass, no good. And the rebound is pulled down by Somerset's Jalen Dye. Jumpers quickly into front court. Over the top of the zone, three-point shot by Kate Bruner's no good, and the rebound comes down to Harper Coffey. Walking it across the timeline, no pressure by Somerset. They pick it up in the front court. Boyle County. Nice pick out there, can't take advantage of it. Now a three from the right elbow extended, no good. Loose rebound picked up off the floor by Fisher. Here come the Jumpers. Combs drives right side, kicks it back out to Kate Bruner. Bruner now looks the defense over. Fisher calling for it down low. Combs with the basketball. Playing pitch and catch a little bit out front with Taya Mills. Bruner now, long shot, misses everything. Rebound picked up by Boyle County's Ella Coffey. Bug steams into front court, gets cut off, turns around, ball's tipped away, but loose ball picked up off the floor by Ella Coffey. And now we get a whistle and a foul. That's going to be on Taya Mills on a reach in. Annabelle Tarter with the basketball.
Taya's first foul, team's second.
Common foul, so it'll stay with the Lady Rebels in their front court. Zoe Robbins to inbound the ball, and she doesn't look any bigger than a hiccup.
Sophie Barnes checks in for the Lady Jumpers, and Kendra Christopher checks in for the Lady Rebels.
4-2 your score. We're just under 5 minutes here in this first period of play. Thought about the three and decided not to. That was Zoe Robbins. Now back to Annabelle, and she gets it inside. They kick it back out. Little triangle action right there by the Rebels. Now Peyton Bug has it. That ball's passed, tipped away, and goes into backcourt, but because of the tip, start a new 10-second count. Bug just walks it across the line unchallenged. Now she goes to drive down the lane, and they're going to call a foul. And if that's on Combs, it's her second.
I think they're going to get Fisher.
You're right.
Mackenzie Fisher with her first. Boyle County has had a lot of good looks from three-point range and just will not pull the trigger.
Yeah, this is a team that doesn't shoot a lot of three-point shots anyway, and they're just 23% on the season. Bug misses the first one.
2 for 3 from the line early in the game.
Second one is good. So she's got 5 points on the night, all 5 for the Rebels. 5-2 your score.
Maggie Burke, 5-foot 8th grader, checks in for Boyle County.
4 minutes, 25 seconds remain in this first period of play. Combs dribbles it over towards the right side, now backs up. She's guarded pretty heavily out of that zone. Now she finds an opening, drives, goes down the left side, tries to switch hands, laid up with the right. It's blocked, and here come the Rebels with the basketball. Dish off into the corner. Rebels, they move. There's a lot of movement on this offense, Chris.
Yes, they move the ball well. They try to penetrate. Could have been a walk. They're going to call the block first.
And they're going to get Sophie Barnes with that foul. And looked to me like she got all ball to start with, and I was with you. Looked more like a travel, but we're not in charge of those, so here we sit.
Already 4 fouls on the Lady Jumpers.
And we got a whistle. Timeout. We're going to get a substitution for Boyle County as Peyton Bugg's going to check back into the ballgame and replace Zoe Robbins. And for Somerset, that is Jalen Dye back into the game. Jumpers look like they've switched up. Nope, they're going to stay in this man-to-man. It just
looked like a 2-3.
Well,
it may
still
be.
does, yeah. Ball's been out at the top, can't really tell. Fisher's definitely posted up down there in the middle.
Right.
Weave tries to drive.
Good
defense. And the turnover gives the ball back to the Jumpers. Kate Bruner down the right side, baseline up, over the top of the basket, no good. Rebound is Annabelle Tarter.
Bruner 0 for 3 early on. She's not afraid to shoot it, but she's not had a whole lot of success early on.
Thinking about the three, Tarter, back of the iron, rebound. Good job there on the block out by Jalen Dye. She steams it into front court and picked from behind, and that ball is tipped over to Kendra Christopher, and now she's in a little bit of trouble. Instead, does get it out to Bug, who gets it across the timeline, and the Rebels will reset their offense. 2 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the first period. Drive, baseline, got a bump, no call. Now Bug, three-pointer, no good. Misses everything, and that's Dye with another rebound. She tries to get it ahead to Sophie Barnes, and she is picked, this time by Peyton Bug. Somerset not doing a very good job of taking care of the basketball on the offensive end. They are in a 2-3 zone. Three-point basket is made by Ella Coffey. And it is now 8-2 in favor of Somerset. Kate Bruner drives right side, goes into all kinds of traffic, throws it up there, no good off the glass, and Mackenzie Fisher gets the rebound, and she's going to get fouled on the putback. So Fisher, she has the only basket of the ball game thus far for the Briar Jumpers. And that one, no good. And we talked about it, Chris. It was going to be important for Somerset to make free throws, and that's been a real bug in the crawl of Coach McWhorter, is that they have not been making shots, and especially, as she said, when we're unguarded at the free throw line. That one's good.
1 for 3 from the line. Mackenzie's got 3 points now. Zoe Robbins picked up the foul for the Lady Rebels.
Thank you. So second team foul committed by Boyle County. Little 2-2-1 pressure right now by Somerset. They get it ahead down the right side to Bug, and I'm sorry, that's not Bug, that's Christopher, and she's trapped, and now we got a timeout call. This is Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services high school basketball presented by the Don Franklin Family of Dealerships.
A Ron Shaw Realtor timeout. The name to know when you or your friends and family are buying or selling real estate is Ron Shaw with Weichert Realtor Ford Brothers. Ron has a long-standing history of community service and is a proud supporter of youth sports in the Lake Cumberland area. Ron truly cares for others and works hard for all his clients, no matter the size or value of the property they are selling. You can contact Ron Shaw at 606-271-0774 or email him at ronshaw45@gmail.com. That's Ron Shaw at Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers.
8-3 your score right now. We are 1 second below 2 minutes in this first quarter of play, coming to you live from the Briar Patch. Somerset High School playing host to the Boyle County Lady Rebels. Girls high school basketball, 12th regional action. These two could see each other again, so it's a good opportunity to get a look at some of your potential regional opponents. Nice screen out high. Bug takes advantage of it, pulls up from the right elbow and drains it. And she has 7 of the 10 Rebel points. Trying to go down the lane, that's Taya Mills. She bobbled it, got it back out. Kate Bruner tries to go into the lane, and she's going to get charged with traveling. Turnover gives the ball back to Boyle County.
And Bruner thought she had a path, just a little bit out of control, get in there. Boyle County did a good job of stopping her and walked.
Bounce pass down the right side. That's Christopher, and she'll throw it all the way across court. Now driving baseline, that's Burke. Decides better of it, comes back. Nice pass inside to Christopher. She pops it in from about 6 foot.
Yeah, the ball went over to the wing, and the post player was right there, right below the free throw line. He got a great pass, open look.
This has been all Boyle County, and you've already touched on the shooting woes of Somerset. Driving the lane, that's Mills. No good. Ball picked up off the floor by Boyle County's Harper Coffey. Ahead, driving left side, no good by Zoe Robbins, and that rebound comes down to Barnes for Somerset. Quickly ahead the Jumpers, and Kate Bruner is going to draw a foul on a reach around by Maggie Burke. Another 8th grader in this contest tonight. Boyle County has, I believe, 3 8th graders on their roster for tonight. Somerset, a couple of 8th graders, a couple of 7th graders, 3 7th graders as a matter of fact. Bruner with the basketball, works it in the corner, thought about the 3, pulled it back down. Is that Bartley into the game? No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Kaylee Bartley.
Okay, yep, it was indeed. 3-ball right side, and that is Kate Bruner with a Turner Realty Group 3-point basket.
They needed that.
Indeed. Cuts the lead in half, 12-6, 7 minutes to go, and trying to get it late. Last second basket and having trouble hooking the ball there from the left side, and they said no good. I thought she got it off in time, but it doesn't matter. It was no good. Combs on the 3-point attempt, and 1 quarter in the books, 12-6 is your score.
Enjoy it. Follow your dreams. Start a new business or expand an existing one. I'm Michael Bush, Vice President and Chief Credit Officer. Come find out why more businesses are choosing United Cumberland.
Welcome you back to the Briar Patch here. We get ready to start the second quarter of play. Be sure to watch Buffalo Wings and Rings Video Game of the Week on Lake Cumberland Sports. Our next video broadcast will be next Monday, February 7th, as Estill County travels to the Briar Patch to take on the Somerset Briar Jumper boys. Buffalo Wings and Rings, wings created your way and always fresh, never frozen burgers. Bob?
Somerset will inbound the basketball to start this second quarter of play. Boyle County staying in the zone defense right now. They get it inside. That's Dye. She kicks it back out, back into Dye, and she goes up no good. Loose ball fought for off the floor, and it is going to be taken by Zoe Robbins for Boyle County. She steams by everyone, kicks it back out. Long three-point shot now by Ella Coffey. No good, and a good rebound by Mackenzie Fisher. Kate Bruner quickly into front court. 2-3 zone by Boyle County. Mackenzie Fisher banging down there on the blocks with Ella Coffey. There she gets it off the glass, up and in for a Citizens National Bank shot, and she's got 5 points. Makes it 12-8. Good pressure. Now Bud drives it, kicks it over right corner, lines up the three, no good, and Mackenzie Fisher has another rebound. She'll give it up to Haley Combs. 1-on-3. She decides good judgment, the better part of valor, and pulls it back out, waits on the rest of her mates to get there. They work it out top, tried to get it back down low to Fisher. That ball was tipped away, picked up loose off the floor by Annabelle Tarter. Here come the Rebels. Peyton Bugg gets it in the left corner, the back out to Peyton Bugg, and that's going to be an over and back call on the errant pass by Zoe Robbins.
Just an unforced error right there, turnover. Just trying to throw it back to the wing, and a bad pass, and it got into backcourt.
12-8. It's been all Boyle County, but right now Somerset with a chance to cut this lead to 2 or even 1 if they could make a 3. Combs looking for a cutter. Runs Bruner over on the far left side. Now back to Combs. Pitch and catch a little bit with Mills. Out top. They get it inside, try to get it to Fisher. She got bumped a little bit, no call. Ball goes out of bounds off of Mackenzie Fisher.
Fisher's doing a pretty good job down there on the block, working to get a good position. They've had her open a couple of times, just haven't gave her the ball, and that one just a little overthrown.
Been tough getting it in there to her, but she's, as you said, done a good job trying to, and that's why she leads jumpers in scoring with 5 points. Boyle County works the ball around the perimeter. Cameron Thompson, who's checked into the ball game, going baseline. Now back out the top of the key. That is Robbins. Thompson, they get it down low in the paint. Kick out. Over on the right side. Tarter thought about the three. A lot of patience here by Boyle County. Good defense that time by Somerset's Taya Mills, but Boyle County retains the possession of the basketball. Bugg, right elbow, kicks it out again. And a nice move over there by Zoe Robbins, but then the ball's tipped away out of bounds. It'll stay with Boyle County.
Bruner, a little back tip from her guard spot at the top of the lane. Just as the drive was being made, reached in and knocked it out of bounds.
Jumpers have tightened up the defense just a little bit, and I thought maybe that was the last touch by Coffey, but we're further away from it, so Boyle County retains possession, but I really like the defense that Somerset's come out here with. Long three-point shot from the left side, no good, and that is Bruner with the rebound. Quickly ahead come the Jumpers. Bruner, three from the right side, got it! Turner Realty Group three-point shot by Kate Bruner. Her second, she's got 6 on the night, and it is 12-11, just a 1-point Boyle County lead. Somerset doing a good job, and another over and back, and another errant pass. Somerset's going to get a chance to take the lead, Chris.
Yeah, Coach Wismer cannot be happy with both of those last 2 turnovers. Very little pressure on the ball and just a bad throw. It goes back in the backcourt.
See the freshman Kendall Fisher now is checked into the ball game for Somerset. So both coaches using their benches early. Combs with the basketball, gets a screen out high, but a good switch out there by Boyle County. Bruner, right side, tried to look for Fisher in the middle, instead gives it to the sister, and that's going to be a foul as Kendall Fisher went up for the shot. And that's going to be on Annabelle Tarter. And now both teams have 4 fouls apiece. 4:36 to go in the first half of play. Kendall Fisher hits the first one.
Good to see her come in off the bench and hit her first free throw of the night and see the ball go through the net. That's always good for a shooter.
Second one, nothing but nylon, and the Jumpers have a 1-point lead, 13-12. 4:36 to go. Full court pressure being applied by Somerset. Bug gets it. She's going to steam over the left side and then whoa up just as she crosses the timeline. Over on the left side, Tarter again looked at a 3 but pulled it back down. This is not a good 3-point shooting team. Over on the right side, 3-pointer off of the iron, over the backboard, and it'll be Somerset basketball. That was Kendra Christopher on the 3-point attempt.
High arching shot that hit the rim and bounced back over top of the backboard.
Yep, 2-2-1 pressure right now being applied by Boyle County.
All Boyle County in the first quarter, but the Briar Jumpers withstood the run and have come back to take a 1-point lead.
Halfway through the first or second quarter, and Boyle County's yet to score in this period. They led at 12-6 at the end of one, and now 13-12 in favor of the Jumpers. Nice play inside and a nice touch by Taya Mills. She's in the book for the first time, and we got a timeout on the floor. And I believe this was a Boyle County timeout. Chris?
Don Shaw Realtor timeout. We'd like to thank Don Franklin Somerset Family Dealership as our presenting sponsor tonight. As a local Somerset Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer, we offer all of our customers a huge selection of both new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Don Franklin Chevrolet, Buick, GMC takes pride in the vehicle you drive. The service we offer to customers and the products we sell. View our inventory, schedule a test drive, and find out how we can save you money on a new vehicle. Visit them at any of their 4 Somerset locations or on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family Dealerships. They treat you like family.
15-12, Somerset has battled themselves all the way back to take a 3-point lead here in the second quarter of play. And good defense and getting a couple of shots to fall in have been the difference in this second quarter for the Jumpers.
You're exactly right. Kate Bruner started off slow in the first quarter, but she's come back with a 3-pointer of her own here in the second quarter. She has 6 on the night. And then Mackenzie Fisher, like we talked about, working down on the block. And again, she is open if they want to utilize that. Boyle County is going to have to start firing up some 3-pointers to loosen up this zone defense played by the Lady Jumpers.
Boyle County will inbound the basketball. They got to go the length of the floor. 3:35 to go in this second quarter of play. They've yet to score in the second quarter.
That's a shot that needs to be taken right
Trailing
there.
by 3. Yeah, that's Annabelle Tarter over there. She took one and missed it, and she hasn't taken one since. Guarded out there by Fisher. Now Boyle County just content to work the ball around the perimeter. Right side, fake the 3. That's Bug. Again, she took a look at it. Can't find a cutter, so continuing to work the ball around the perimeter.
For a team that doesn't like to shoot a lot of 3-pointers, they have a whole lot of outside the 3-point line.
Good point. Excellent point. 2-3 zone by Somerset, doing a good job denying any kind of penetration, trying to pass the ball inside. Somerset will take this all day. Now it was a nice move by Bug to get around Fisher. She couldn't get it to go. Loose ball picked up off the floor by Combs. She drives 1-on-2 between 2 defenders. It doesn't go. Tipped by Kendall Fisher, but it's picked up off the floor by Boyle County. I believe that was Bug that will get credit for that rebound. She'll restart the offense. Under 2.5 minutes to go in this first half. A little collision, no call. 3-point shot, no good. And the rebound on the weak side picked up by Taya Mills. And they're going to get Peyton Bug with a foul. And that is her second foul of the night. So 2 minutes and 17 seconds to go. You know, if you're Coach Wiersma, you do not want to see her pick up a third in these last couple of minutes.
Cannot afford to lose her.
Mills drives right side to Kendall Fisher. She got it out at the free throw line, and ball got tipped away, but nice job defensively. Good hustle by Haley Combs to win the 50-50 ball. Kate Bruner drives, goes up and over, somehow avoids contact. Well, gets enough contact to draw the foul and get the basket.
Yeah, she took it right down the lane, little side step, and was able to put it in.
It's one of those where a young player, you know, might get themselves in a block charge situation, but instead she was able to have great body control, banked it off of the glass for another Citizens National Bank shot, and misses the free throw. Rebound travels out of bounds, and it'll be Boyle County basketball. Somerset's going to stay in the 2-2-1 press.
Harper Coffey picked up the foul for Boyle County, her first.
Thank you. So 16 fouls, so Somerset's in the bonus from here on out. They only have 4 fouls.
But with their free throw shooting woes, Bob, that may not be someplace they want to be.
1 minute and 45 seconds to go. Good effort there by Bruner, almost still. And then the ball's tipped, stolen by Somerset. Get it ahead to Bruner. Off the glass, up and in, and that's just a repeat of the previous play that she made. And it's a 7-point advantage for the Jumpers.
Did a good job of scooping it in from the right side again, avoiding contact that time, and was able to put it in.
Minute and 23 to go. The
Boyle
zone
County,
changing to the, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, Boyle County is yet to score. You mentioned it earlier.
Yep.
Scored 12 points and has not scored in the second quarter.
And I think this 2-3 zone has really got them bum-fuzzled just a little bit.
Yeah.
And that ball tipped, stolen by Kendall Fisher. She's going to dribble it into front court. Now she'll pull back over on the right side, baseline. That's Bruner again off the glass. No good this time, but she gets a rebound off the floor and is gathered up and darn near tackled, and she's going to draw a foul, and it's going to be a one-on-one situation for Kate Bruner. That foul is going to go against Zoe. They said that's Zoe Roberts first. I had her with one.
Yes, I did too. I had her with one. That should be her second.
I believe that is the case. I'm going to put it there with a question mark. How about that?
All right. Zoe Robbins picks up her second, I believe, team seventh.
Kate Bruner now at the free throw line. 10 points on the night and misses that one, and the rebound is pulled down by Tarter for Boyle County. We're under a minute. Make it 45 seconds here to go in the second quarter. Bug drives into the middle, throws it up, too strong. Rebound pulled down by Dye. She gets it ahead to Kate Bruner, and she is tackled over in front of the Boyle County bench, just out of our vantage point. 36.3 seconds to go, and they're going to say no foul.
Stepped out of bounds before, I guess, right in front of the Boyle County bench.
We're a long way from it. Didn't get an opportunity to see it. That's okay. Back comes Boyle County. Robbins with the basketball into Bug. Boyle County has been shut out in this second quarter of play, and we're under 20 seconds. Boyle County doesn't appear to be in any hurry. Now they'll drive into the line, tapped by Dye, but regaining control. 3-point shot from the top by Zoe Robbins, and that's the first basket of this second quarter. 19-15 Jumpers on top, and a long pass ahead is going to sail out of bounds as the clock expires, and that's going to do it for this half of play. This is Interest Healthcare Counseling Services High School Basketball, presented by Don Franklin of Somerset Family of Dealerships.
Has much to offer. Enjoy it. Follow your dreams. Start a new business or expand an existing one. I'm Michael Bush, Vice President and Chief Credit Officer. Come find out why more businesses are choosing United Cumberland.
Cash? Well, look no more. Alton Blakely's got cash? Is that cash, Daniel?
Yep.
And you're giving cash for cars?
Yep.
For real?
Yep.
Why not? Then on down to Alton Blakely, where selling your car is as easy as ABC. If you have a vehicle you'd like to sell or trade, it's fast and easy to get paid. And we'll give you top dollar. Visit Alton Blakely today. All the best since 1965.
Here at Citizens National Bank, we still take pride in treating each and every customer like we would want to be treated. Our employees are here to help you navigate the confusing lending process and determine which type of home loan best suits you. Schedule an appointment today. We have highly qualified loan officers ready to serve you.
We, the people of this great land, are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward. And with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more. In less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. We want you to know that we are here for you and your family. Someone you can trust. Someone you can count on. Now and for the better days to come. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us or visit us online at toyotaofsomerset.com.
Welcome back to the Patch. Halftime. Somerset on top 19-15 over Boyle County in this 12th region matchup. This is the Susan Hansford halftime report. Susan believes that just like in a ball game, everyone needs a coach in important events in life, like having a great realtor when you're purchasing a home or property. It makes all the difference in the outcome of the transaction, and Susan Hansford will guide you through that transaction so you can appreciate the journey through the entire real estate process. Call Susan Hansford today at 606-219-3276 to begin your journey. Give you a quick scoring recap. Not a lot to deal with, but at the end of the first quarter, Boyle County was on top 12-6, and now your score at 19-15 meant that Somerset outscored Boyle County in that second quarter by a score of 13-3, and that three-point basket didn't come until the last half minute of the first half of play. For Somerset, Taya Mills had 2 points. Also contributing 2 points was Kendall Fisher. 5 points for Mackenzie Fisher, and leading all scorers in the ball game is Kate Bruner with 10 points. Playing but failing to score, Haley Combs, Sophie Barnes, Jalen Dye, along with Kaylee Bartley. For Boyle County, Kendra Christopher has 1 basket, 2 points on the night, 3 points for Ella Coffey, and 3 points for Zoe Robbins. And leading scorer for Boyle County is Peyton Bugg. She's got 7 on the night, scored all of those in the first quarter. Playing and failing to score for the Lady Rebels was Annabelle Tarter, along with Harper Coffey, Maggie Burke, and I guess that's it. So 19-15 is your score. Halftime here. This is the Susan Hansford halftime report, and whenever my friend Chris is ready, I'm going to turn it over to him.
Give you some individual stats first for the visiting team, and as Bob alluded, not a whole lot of scoring in the second quarter, basically all of it done in the first with the exception of a three-point basket. Peyton Bugg leads the Lady Rebels with 7 points. She is 2 for 3 from two-point range, 0 for 1 from three-point range for a total of 2 for 5, and she is 3 for 4 from the line. Zoe Robbins is the second leading scorer with 3 points, and she is 0 for 2 from two-point range, but she made the one three-pointer in the second quarter to give her 3 points. Ella Coffey has also got 3, and she was 1 for 3 from three-point range, 1 3 made, and then Kendra Christopher is the only other player in the book for the Lady Rebels, and she was 1 for 1 from two-point range and 0 for 2 from three-point range. Switching over to the Lady Jumpers, they are led by Kate Bruner. She started off slow, but she ended up having a pretty good first half. 3 for 5 from two-point range, 2 for 4 from three-point range, 0 for 2 from the line, though, to give her a total of 10 points. Then Mackenzie Fisher with 5 points. She is 2 from 3 from two-point range, has not attempted a three-pointer, which she doesn't take very many anyway, and 1 for 3 from the line. Kendall Fisher, her little sister, has 2 points. She's 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and Taya Mills had a lone basket there in the second quarter, and she is 1 for 3 on the night for a total of 19 for the Lady Jumpers and 15 for the Lady Rebels.
This is the Susan Hansford halftime report. Susan Hansford believes that just like in the ball game, everyone needs a coach in important events in life. And having a great realtor when purchasing a home or property makes all the difference in the outcome. Susan Hansford will guide you through the transaction so you can appreciate the journey through the real estate process. Call Susan Hansford today at 606-219-3276 to begin your journey. And we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about keys to this second half, and brought to you by Whitest Cabinets, where they provide their customers with friendly service. They value your business. It's their mission to provide reliable products and services. The courteous and professional team at Whitest Cabinet Design Center can turn your vision into reality. Visit Whitest Cabinet Design on the corner of South 27 and Slate Branch Road to learn more about what they can do for you. Chris, you got about 40 seconds to give me keys to this second half for Somerset.
Somerset, they have to continue to get the ball into the paint, to the glass, get Mackenzie Fisher the ball. She's working hard down there on the paint. Boyle County has not shown that they can stop her at all, so they need to limit the turnovers, which they have done so far in the first half, pound the ball inside, take the open three-pointer when it's there, and hang on to the ball.
Sounds like a good plan to me. This is Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services High School Basketball presented by Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships on Lake Cumberland Sports. We're going to step out and take one more break and then bring you the second half action here on Lake Cumberland Sports.
Has much to offer. Enjoy it. Follow your dreams. Start a new business or expand an existing one. I'm Michael Bush, Vice President and Chief Credit Officer. Come find out why more businesses are choosing United Cumberland.
19-15 your score on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Boyle County will get the ball to start this second half of play, as we're going to put a fresh 8 minutes up on the clock. And our Lady Briar Jumpers going to see if they can't hang on to this 4-point margin, or even see if they can extend it. This is Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services High School Basketball presented by the Don Franklin of Somerset Family of Dealerships on your Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week. And you mentioned next Monday will be our next Buffalo Wings and Rings video game. That'll be Estill County boys right here in the Briar Patch taking on Somerset. As we are ready to go, as Boyle County will end the ball, they'll move left to right now away from us as we're perched up here in the corner. And I hope you're enjoying this contest. Jumpers stay in that 2-3 zone. And Chris, that was key. When they switched to that, the defense really got pretty intense for the Lady Jumpers.
Yeah, Boyle County having a hard time getting the ball into the paint where they can rotate it out to the wing for an open shot. They're not pressuring that zone at all.
Now, there's a couple ways to beat a zone. One, you can go over the top. We know they're not great long-range shooters. Two is do that, pass it inside, drive, no good, and Mackenzie Fisher has another Rick Barker rebound. Jumpers now working man-to-man defense by Boyle County. Try to get it into Mackenzie Fisher, tipped away by Boyle County's Ella Coffey, and the turnover gives the ball back to the Rebels. Driving right side, slip, and hope she's all right, and they're going to call a foul, a blocking foul on Mackenzie Fisher.
Her second, neither team in a whole lot of trouble, foul trouble. That's the first player with 2 fouls for Somerset, and Boyle County has 2 players with 2.
So they'll inbound the ball underneath their own basket. Bug shoots it all the way out top. And with the basketball, Robbins and Tarter playing pitch and catch, keeping it out top. Now Tarter drives a little bit, instead kicks it over in the corner to Bug. 3-point shot, left elbow extended, off the back of the iron, no good, but a nice hustle for the rebound by Ella Coffey. I believe that was Harper Coffey on the 3-point attempt. Ball in the right corner, short, as Tarter tried to get the rebound, couldn't. It was put it back up by Bug. She dishes it off to back to Annabelle Tarter, and they're going to call a foul on the floor. Does that?
I think it said the basket counted.
Okay. I'm sorry. I thought, wow, really? So Annabelle Tarter's going to get her first points of the night and a chance to get a third. Shooting one, rims out, no good. Mackenzie Fisher with another Rick Barker rebound. 19-17 on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Nice feed into Mackenzie Fisher. That was from Bruner, and Fisher's got 7 points on the night. First basket of the third period for Somerset, and they now lead it by 4, 21-17.
Spin the pressure just a little bit, giving Boyle County some fits coming up.
Driving baseline and trying to kick it into the corner, and it was a nice steal there by Dye. She dribbles all the way up, off the glass, up and in for a Citizens National Bank shot.
Dye just went coast to coast and took it all the way with her left hand, laid it in.
Her first basket of the night, and Bug tries to do the same thing on the opposite end. It comes up short, and Mackenzie Fisher has been a rebounding machine tonight.
She has 7 on the night.
Okay, Bruner right side, a little short on the three-pointer. Weak side rebound, again pulled down by Mackenzie Fisher. That is Mills. She'll launch a three. Look good from here, but a little strong. Fisher battles for the rebound. Instead, picked up off of the floor by Dye, and then she's battled down low. I believe that was Annabelle Tarter, and Tarter was out of bounds when she grabbed hold of the ball, so it'll stay with Somerset.
Mills did not want to shoot, but she was so wide open, and nobody from Boyle County came out to guard her, and it did in and out. It was halfway down, and then came out.
Yeah, I believe they had to convince her to shoot that basketball. There it is again, and little strong this time. Weak side rebound is tipped out to Dye. She tries to give it over to Mackenzie Fisher. Instead, it's stolen away by Boyle's Ella Coffey. She dishes off to the left side, up and in for Maggie Burke. That's her first basket of the ball game. Burke, one of those 8th graders for Boyle County. 3-point, left side. That thing is way short, going to fall out of bounds. That was Jalen Dye on that attempt. And really nowhere near the basket. Somerset leads it by 4, 23-19 on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go in this third period of play. Jumpers with some token pressure now. They're going to tighten it up a little bit. A 2-2-1, try and maybe get a trap out of it. Instead, they let Robbins go by, and Boyle County will now run the half-court offense against the 2-3 zone. We're on the right side now. Bounce pass into Coffey. She loses the handle on it, and it's picked up by Jalen Dye. She'll walk it across the timeline over on the right side. Kate Bruner fake step and tried to pass it to Fisher in the middle, and it's stolen away. Back go the Rebels. Dish off left side, three-pointer, high arching shot, no good. And Combs looked like she had a rebound, and then she is going to be fouled by Zoe Robbins. Oops, excuse me, they called it on Ella Coffey. That's her second. First team foul against Boyle County. Still a 4-point advantage on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Sure. Ball goes to Combs. She woes up a little bit, now tries to penetrate, loses the handle on it, and the ball is stolen by Boyle County's Ella Coffey.
A lot of contact, no foul call.
Yeah.
Got to be a little stronger with it right there. It was knocked away as she was going to the rim.
Lane had cleared out for Bug, and then she loses the handle on it. 3-point shot from the right side by Maggie Burke. Weak side rebound gathered in by Taya Mills. She'll get it ahead. Kate Bruner dribbles right side, lost the handle on it, and tried to no-look pass in the corner to Sophie Barnes, and she wasn't expecting it.
No, one of those unforced turnovers. Now, Bruner was under pressure, but she had Barnes in the corner wide open, just a bad throw.
3:30 to go, 23-19, Jumpers on top. Burke with the basketball, Annabelle Tarter, and that ball tried to get it back inside and almost stolen away by Kendall Fisher. She's come in and give some quality minutes. Driving right side up and going to draw a foul is Zoe Robbins, and that's going to go on Haley Combs. That'll be her second. Third foul in the half against Somerset.
As I mentioned, both teams didn't have a whole lot of foul trouble, so they're able to pick up the pressure just a little bit more, put a little more pressure on, and not have to worry about it. Unique free throw here from
Little strong
Robbins.
Zoe Robbins, yeah. She's a 68% free throw shooter. And
she is standing not at the 15-foot charity stripe line. She's about 16 and a half, 17 foot,
yep.
Bob.
And she was strong on that shot. And that one back of the iron as well. So the ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. Somerset's going to stay, get possession of the basketball. Mackenzie Fisher, like she had checked out briefly, but now coming back in, going to replace Kendall Fisher. Approaching 3 minutes in this third quarter of play. Jumpers on top, 23-19. They've led it since about midway through that second quarter. Get it inside. Mackenzie Fisher, nice feed, too strong, and the weak side rebound is pulled down by Peyton Bug of Boyle County. She
Fisher
averages over 6 rebounds per game. Now she drives all the way in, and I'm not sure that Coach McWhorter likes that call. Looked like Mackenzie Fisher had established her turf there in the lane, but
yeah, there was some definite contact, but
yes.
Fisher had established legal guarding position, and Bug just ran into her, and they called the block. I don't know if you just let that one go.
So Boyle County, they inbound the basketball. Burke has it, dribbles left side now, going baseline up over the top, and that is Coffey, gets her own rebound. Back out top to Christopher, fake the shot, and now she walks.
Little slide, pivot foot, didn't stay put. You see the ladies out there rubbing the bottom of their shoes. The high school gym floors aren't always as sticky as maybe they should be, and she was in a hurry and tried to come to a stop and just kept sliding.
Coach McWhorter talking with one of the officials about the previous call on the blocking charge that went, blocking foul that went against Fisher. And there's a 3-point shot from Taya Mills. That is a Turner Realty Group 3-pointer. Mills has 5, and the Jumpers lead it by 7, 26-19, 2 minutes to go in this third quarter of play. That's a big basket right there.
Yes, it was. They've left her open 3 times.
Long shot, no good. Rebound is pulled down by Combs, and now we're going to get a foul in backcourt. Is that Zoe Robbins or is it Ella Coffey? I got my 2s and my 1s backwards.
Well, it's hard the way the referees give the foul call now with both hands.
Yes.
It's hard to decipher left to right, right to left sometimes.
Combs with the basketball. She'll give it off right side. Trying to go baseline is Bruner. Tries to dish it off out to Kendall Fisher, and it's stolen away. Here come the Rebels back the other way, or there they go, I should say. Robbins tries to drive baseline, and she's going to get bumped. And that's going to be on Combs. Nope. Sophie Barnes, number 2.
Her second.
Not to mention that the finger thing, we're a long way away.
Right.
I don't know about you, my friend, but my eyes are tired. They're just old and tired.
That seems to happen as you get older.
It does.
Both of us wearing glasses.
I've been wearing them since I was 10 years old, and we're going to get a drive down the lane and a blocking foul against Somerset.
I don't know. That's a foul on Somerset. Kaylee Bartley had an established position. You got to give Peyton Bugg some credit. She drove the lane. She uses that Euro step nice and does create a little contact, but just not a whole lot there.
So she's going to get 2 shots, and that's the 6th team foul called against Somerset. So Boyle County going to be in the bonuses. Bugg, that's her first point of this third quarter. Actually, it's her first point since way back in the first quarter.
Correct.
Hits that one, so she's got the 2 free throws, 9 points on the day.
5 for 6 from the line, though.
5-point lead, and Bugg steals that one. 2-on-2, and she'll woe things up, pull it back out, and let run the whole offense for Boyle County. Somerset back in that 2-3 zone. Bugg eyes the defense. Nothing happening, so she'll give it up and make a cut. Right side, three-pointer, no good. That was Christopher with the three-point shot, and the rebound come down to Taya Mills. Another Rick Barker rebound for that young lady. And Combs doing a good job running the offense tonight for the Lady Jumpers. Crossover dribble. Good job by Mills to anticipate the pass, and now Mills gets buffaloed. Well, I just assume that's kind of what it'd be like to get hit by a buffalo. She got knocked into pretty hard there in front of the Somerset bench. It'll stay Somerset basketball.
They have 22 on the foul, but it was 12 is who the foul was on. That should be Robbins' third if our math is correct. 22, Andy Glasscock was not even in the game.
Hopefully they'll get that fixed. Under 30 seconds to go now. Jumpers, do they play for one here? Picked up her dribble, tried to dish it off. Picked up nicely there by Mills. Mills back to Combs. She goes right side, pulls back out. Now Bruner has it. She thinks about setting up. Bugg can't do it. Tried to get the ball inside to Bartley, and it's loose. Picked up by Bugg. She's going to try and go coast to coast. Under 10 seconds to go. Long three-point attempt from the top of the key. No good. Rebound picked up off the floor. Dished off to Christopher, and she banks it in. That was a great play there on the rebound. I believe that was Coffey who got the rebound and dished it out to her. So, end of 3, 26-23, Somerset on top. This is Untitled Healthcare Counseling Services High School basketball.
Has much to offer. Enjoy it. Follow your dreams. Start a new business or expand an existing one. I'm Michael Bush, Vice President and Chief Credit Officer. Come find out why more businesses are choosing United Cumberland.
Game time just got better. This is the Buffalo Wings and Rings Video Game of the Week. Presented by Don Franklin, a Somerset family of dealerships, and we are headed to the fourth quarter. 26-23 is your score. Somerset on top. by 3 on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Score that third quarter in favor of Boyle County as they outscored the Jumpers 8-7. So it's definitely not been a high-scoring affair. Shooting woes have continued for both teams. Jumpers get the ball inbounds in backcourt. Now stepping across the line is Combs. She barks out the play. High post out to Mackenzie Fisher. She's looking for somebody. Nice little handoff to Combs, who has nothing but hardwood in front of her. Lays it off the glass up and in. Her first basket of the night, and it was a big one. Stretches the lead back out to 5. Errant pass by Boyle County sails out of bounds. That's one of those unforced errors you've talked about, Chris, and that one goes in favor of the Jumpers. Rick Barker, Godby Realty and Auction. Names you know, names you can trust. Real estate and auction services for the farm, commercial real estate, and personal. Godby Realty and Auction. 49 years experience in real estate and auction business. They're ready to put it to work for you. Steele, Boyle County's going to take it back the other way. Go online at godbyrealty.com for more information. And Rick Barker, of course, proud sponsor of our Rick Barker rebounds. And that ball is going to be a held ball possession in favor of Boyle County. They'll inbound it underneath their own goal. Bug will do the honors. Jumpers, 2-3 zone. It's been very effective for them. Nice move there that time by Coffey. Drives around and makes a nice move in the paint to put it up and in. She's got 5 points on the night, her first basket since the opening quarter. 28-25 on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Mills, right side, guarded well by Coffey. Out top to Combs. She's guarded by Annabelle Tarter.
Boyle County has went to the man defense, putting a little more pressure on Somerset here, having to try to force Somerset into some bad shots.
Combs forces it inside to Mackenzie Fisher. She gets it. Kick out left side. That was Bruner. No good. And the loose rebound picked up off the floor by Bug. Now she's in trouble in backcourt. Drew a double team. Gets it off to Tarter, who dribbles it across the timeline. Nice fake there by Boyle County's Coffey, but the shot is no good. Rebound picked up off the floor by Mills. Mills wants to go back to Bruner. Gives it to her deep in the corner. Bruner's going to have to dribble out. A little spin move, and tried to force one up. No foul called, and back goes Boyle County with the basketball. That's Ella Coffey. She'll give it up to Zoe Robbins. 5 minutes, 40 seconds to go in regulation. 28-25. Somerset on top. Shot right side, no good. Long rebound is picked up by Mackenzie Fisher. Another Rick Barker rebound for that young lady, and this time it'll be Kate Bruner. She'll start the offense. Over to Combs. Thought about driving, got cut off there nicely. Good defense. Now ball loose on the floor. There's a scrum for it, and we're going to get a held ball situation, and it'll be Somerset basketball.
Mackenzie Fisher has 9 rebounds on the night. 7 points, was just three points and 1 rebound away from a double-double. She leads the Lady Jumpers in rebounds so far.
Bruner leading scorer in the ballgame with 10. And we're going to get a foul.
Blocking foul on Robbins. That should be her 4th, but they got her only with 3.
They just have her with 3. You're right. Robbins again bumping all over, and that's that's got to be her 4th, if not her 5th.
I guess we missed one because they're going to leave her in the game.
But that is her 4th foul, and she just has 3 points on the night, and she's going to take those to the bench, be replaced by Maggie Burke, the 8th grader. 5:07 on the clock, 28-25. Tried to get the pass inbound to Mackenzie Fisher underneath. She was double teamed. The ball sailed over her head, goes out of bounds, and Boyle County will get it on the turnover. Don't forget, at the end of the game, we'll name our Somerset Community College Offensive Player of the Game, as well as our United Cumberland Bank Defensive Player of the Game.
A little pressure here from Somerset, a little half-court trap.
Oh, yeah, that ball got it back over the line. And that's the third time tonight that Boyle County's been whistled for an over and back. That time, though, it was forced. The first two times were really
bad passes.
Pressure on the pass. That was just pressure on the ball, making sure that they're allowing Somerset to get the turnover. They have a 3-point lead. Under 5 minutes now. It's Kendall Fisher, right side, goes to Mills. Mills up, no good, gets her own rebound, goes back up with it. Doesn't get the basket, but she's going to draw a foul, and I believe that's on Ella Coffey. And that's her fourth.
There is the foul that was switched around because I only had her with 2, so that gives her 4. So 2 players for the Rebels with 4 fouls now.
And the first free throw by Mills is no good, and that's that 12 and 21 thing.
Right.
And
you're exactly right.
I see 2s and 1s. You know what we need? We need the old days. I don't know if you're old enough to remember, but when they held up placards with the number of the player who committed the foul, and that free throw is good. That was Mills, right?
Yes, that was Mills. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor with the Rebels trailing 25-29 with just over 4 minutes to go in the game. Henderson Chiropractic committed to relieving your pain using the true principles of chiropractic care. Their caring, helpful team strives for excellence through extraordinary service and patient education. Dr. Henderson provides chiropractic care for injuries that occur during sports, auto accidents, work-related activities, or just everyday wear and tear. The experience you need for the results you want. That's Henderson Chiropractic. Since 1979, Modern Systems has been protecting communities all across Kentucky, and they are proud to be part of the communities they serve, committing time and sponsorships to numerous charities like Project 5810, Relay for Life, March of Dimes, Heart Walk, local school programs, and many more. Modern Systems, your neighbors and your friends, and they work 24/7 to protect the things that matter most to you. From homes to businesses to schools and churches, let Modern Systems be your trusted name in security. And Bob, as we get ready to come back, this is one of these type of games that Coach McWhorter, really needs to have this young Briar Jumper team to come away with a victory here, leading by 4 with less than 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I don't have the stats in front of me on free throw shooting. I know that's going to be something that she's not going to be real happy about, but the way her team has played defense tonight, and they've done a really good job on the glass. This team averages 30 rebounds a game, and that's pretty good at any level. Especially for high school, 30.6 rebounds per game. And I'd say they're close to that, or on track for that in this contest. And now should be a 5-second call, and they got a timeout. Wow. Interesting. So Boyle County calls a timeout with 4:28 to go.
Rick Barker and Galby Realty and Auction, names you know, names you can trust. Real estate and auction services for farm, commercial, residential, and personal. Galby Realty and Auction has 49 years experience in the real estate and auction business, and we are ready to put that work for you. Go online at galbyrealty.com for more information. And that was the Rick Barker Galby Realty and Auction rebound. And as you mentioned, right now, Mackenzie Fisher has 9 rebounds. Bruner has 2. Talia Mills has 5. Jalen Dye doing a very good job on the boards from her guard spot. She has 7. Sophie Barnes has 1, and Haley Combs has 3. So you're right. They're right on average for their 30 rebounds per game.
So it is a 4-point advantage for Somerset. Boyle County will have the basketball inbound at midcourt. Jumpers back in their half-court defense, again in that 2-3 zone that has really stifled Boyle County tonight. Bug with the basketball, left elbow extended, now backs it out and gives it up to Tarter. They work the ball around the perimeter. Coffey had to race over to chase that ball down. Now Bug along with Burke. Burke in the game, replacing Robbins, who has 4 fouls. 3-point shot. That is Annabelle Tarter, and that's her first tray of the night. And that's a great equalizer if you can make those 3-pointers. Cuts the jumper lead down to 1, 29-28, 3:45 to go in regulation. Nice crossover dribble that time by Combs. Nobody picks her up in the lane, and she lays it up and in for the 2-point basket. 31-28.
She has 4 here in the fourth quarter, both of them driving baskets to the front of the rim.
And I think that's what Coach McWhorter would like to see. Now she gets the steal, and then she is fouled, and that's going to be on Annabelle Tarter. Yeah, there was a time when on the scorers table they held paddles up with the numbers that would tell you, and the players when they committed a foul, they raised their hand.
Right.
We don't do any of that anymore. I think we need to bring that back for old people like myself.
Well, and the mechanics from the referee used to be that you gave one signal with one hand, and now they let them get away with a shortcut with 2 hands, and it makes it difficult.
It does. And that first free throw by Combs is good. Well, and a lot of that now, if you remember, too, of course, most of your basketball numbers still say under 55, and that was why that was. So you could – but now you have numbers above into the 60s and so on, so they have to use 2 hands. That one rims out, no good, and the rebound is by Kendra Christopher. She'll give it up to Bug. 32-28, 4-point advantage for the Jumpers. Bug thought about driving, cut off there by Bruner. Good job defensively.
Boyle County has had a flasher right there to the free throw line most of the night, and they just not done a very good job of throwing it in there and then kicking it out to the wing. Now they do.
Baseline, that one short, no good. Good defense by Somerset, and Fisher with another Rick Barker rebound. And back come the Jumpers. 4-point lead and the basketball. Mills again tries to drive. This time the ball's tipped away. Stolen. Bugs got it. One-on-one. She's going to go up strong with the right hand and draw a foul from Kate Bruner.
That's only Bruner's first foul on the night. No, it can't be right. Second.
He got one up on the scoreboard, so.
Okay, maybe it is.
Yeah, that's all. I didn't have her with one, but I'm with you. It's like I thought sure she had one too, but hey. A lot of stuff going on. That free throw attempt by Peyton Bug a little too strong. She's looking to get into double figures. 9 points on the night. She has been shut out from the field since the first quarter. Second one is good, and she does now have 10 points.
6 for 8 from the line.
Mills.
Nice
Guarded
cut
by Bug. Gives it up to Combs. Now back to Mills. She'll launch a 3. Back of the iron, and rebound is to Zoe Robbins. She hangs onto the ball, brings it into front court. Got the ball, top of the key, trying to dribble, no good. Picked there by Dye with another steal. She's going to drive, left-hand dribble, makes a nice move, can't get the basket to go, but man, jump picked up off the floor by Combs. Combs over to Bruner. Bruner dribbles to the top of the key, kicks it out. There's Mills again, this time from 16 foot, no good. Battling for the rebound, and Mills just gets it herself, and Somerset will reset the offense. We're down to 1:45. Drive, that's Combs, and she's going to get bumped.
He said 11. There's, okay. Sorry, Harper Coffey.
Yep.
Her second.
8th team foul, so 2 shots. On the
Combs goes to the line where she's 1 for 2 on the night.
Oh, that did everything but fall through the hoop. Rattled around and then come out. She'll get a second attempt here.
5 for 12.
Front of the rim, and that one doesn't go, and the rebound taken by Ella Coffey. Bug has it, lost the handle momentarily, gathers herself back in. Defense back for Somerset. Good hustle by the Jumpers. Woohoo. Able to keep that foot planted. Now 3-point attempt. Top of the key. No good by Ella Coffey. And another Somerset rebound. Was that Fisher?
Yes, it was. No, it was Ty Mills.
Thank you. Look down for a second. And I do that. This game moves pretty fast. We are approaching the 60-second mark of this ball game. Right side, Bruner tries to drive. Going to pick up a foul. That's going to be on Peyton Bug. Annabelle Tarter checking back into the ball game. She's going to replace Harper Coffey. Coffey, starter in this contest, has yet to score.
Bruner will go to the line where she's 0 for 2 as a team. They're 5 for 13. Big free throw right there, though.
Really was. That makes it a 4-point, 2-possession game with 1:06 to go.
6 for 14.
Uh-oh. What did we get?
A technical foul of some sort.
Wow. So Ella Coffey just fouled out of the ball game. They're going to shoot a technical, or she's going to get her one. No good.
Did they call a technical or just call a foul on the?
No, it's a technical because they allowed Bruner. Well, I don't know. I'm confused.
Yeah, I think what they did is they called a foul on the rebound, which allowed Bruner to shoot hers uncontested with nobody in the lane, and then Dye got the foul call, and now she's going to go to the line for 2 for double bonus, and she misses the first.
So it's still 33-29, a 4-point game. We're still at 1:06. That was confusing.
To everybody.
I'm glad you got it, my friend. Free throw is good. That's a 5-point jumper advantage. We're under a minute to go. Baseline kick out left corner 3 attempt. And that is good on the 3-point shot. That's Zoe Robbins, her second tray of the night. And that cuts the lead down to 2. And we got another timeout on the floor. That would be a Ron Shaw Realtor timeout.
Bob, have you ever been stressed, anxious, or depressed? At Entrust Healthcare Counseling Services, your mental health matters. Entrust offers you the flexibility of providing you counseling services in their office, on the phone, or through your computer. Give them a call at 606-676-0638 or visit their website at entrust-healthcare.com and get services started for you or anyone in your family today. At Entrust, your mental health matters.
Entrust Counseling Services, our title sponsor, and Don Franklin, our presenting sponsor.
And as a local Somerset Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer, we offer all of our customers a huge selection of both new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Don Franklin Chevrolet Buick GMC takes pride in the vehicle you drive, the service we offer to customers, and the products we sell. View our inventory, schedule a test drive, and find out how we can save you money on a new vehicle. Visit them at any of their 4 Somerset locations or on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships. They treat you like family.
Well, I'm in a good mood tonight because, you know, they say that even blind squirrels find acorns every now and then. With 54 seconds to go in this game, my scorebook matches up to what's on the scoreboard, so I'm pretty impressed with that.
I'm short, too, somewhere.
I understand. I know. I completely understand. Somerset gets the basketball. Probably should have been a charging foul as set up there, but no call. Play on, says the official. Pass is stolen, and Boyle County has the basketball. Try to pass it over in the corner. Now they get it back out, and Boyle County will slow things down a little bit. 37 seconds. That is Bug, 3-point attempt. And that ball is tipped out, picked up by Mackenzie Fisher. Ahead 2-on-1 break. Bruner dishes it off on the left side to Combs. It is blocked by Christopher. Goes out of bounds, but Somerset will keep the basketball. 26.9 seconds to go and a 2-point jumper advantage. This is a big possession right here.
If you're at Boyle County, you want to put a lot of pressure. If you do not get the steal, you want to commit the foul and put Somerset on the line.
Tried to get a screen. Mackenzie Fisher inside. They defended well by Boyle County. 20 seconds to go. Somerset, they can hang on to the ball right here. Boyle County's got to force the issue. And with 10 team fouls, that means Somerset will go to the line and shoot 2.
That's 5 on Zoe Robbins. So that's the second Boyle County player to foul out of the game.
So
the foul down there that wasn't called, they tried to set it up. Real quick story over at Casey County. We were playing, and Coach Childs drew up the exact same play called. Our out-of-bounds player was going to run the baseline and run over me, which they did, but we did not get the foul call.
Yeah, tough call to get. It was a perfectly set up play that time. I'm sure it was that in your case as well. But tough. not getting that call. And I'll tell you what, I'm not sure Combs has hit a bigger free throw than that one right there. 3-point advantage now for the Jumpers. This one can make it a 2-point game.
Nothing
or a
but
2-possession game, excuse me. And little short, can't get the roll rebound, Annabelle Tarter. She'll give it up to Bug. 3-point advantage. Drive, no good, off the glass. Battling for the rebound, and a strong job there by Dye. And now we've got a little banging after the play, but officials.
Bruner's hurt. She's over here rolled an ankle down in the corner for the Briar Jumpers.
That is not good for the Somerset Briar Jumpers, and we're going to get Annabelle Tarter with a foul.
You hate to see that for any player, but her sister, Grace Bruner, is already out for the year, and now Kate Bruner is going to go down with an injury.
Let's hope that it's no damage, but she appears to be in a little bit of agony.
In real estate, working with the right people matters.
And I believe we're about to lose one of our fans as the officials have pointed somebody out on the Boyle County side. And they're just going to ask him. And Kate's up. She's hobbling her way back, but walking under her own power. That's a good sign, and hopefully she'll be able to work that out.
And you are correct. They're getting ready to escort one of the Boyle County fans out of the gym. Oh, I just knocked over.
That's all right.
So we have an injury timeout on the floor. We have Boyle County fan is leaving the gym, and as we get ready to set back to action, it's going
to be Jalen Dye. Yeah, she's got 2 free throw attempts. If she makes one of those, it turns it into a 2-possession game, and that will just about put a bow on it for Somerset. First one is up and good.
And good thing about it was the double bonus. You didn't have to worry about missing the first one.
4 points in the game, and that was a big one there. 36-32 in your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. 7.4 seconds to go in regulation. Second one, back of the iron, no good. Uncontested rebound for Christopher. Long pass ahead, fire up from the 3-point line. Left side, no good, and the rebound comes down to Dye, and that's going to do it. Somerset wins it by a final score of 36-32 here at the Briar Patch. We're going to step out, come back and wrap things up to you. You're listening to and watching Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services High School Basketball on Lake Cumberland Sports.
Has much to offer. Enjoy it. Follow your dreams. Start a new business or expand an existing one. I'm Michael Bush, Vice President and Chief Credit Officer. Come find out why more businesses are choosing United Cumberland.
Cash? Well, look no more. Alton Blakely's got cash? Is that cash, Daniel?
Yep.
And you're giving cash for cars?
Yep. For real? Yep.
Why not? Then on down to Alton Blakely, where selling your car is as easy as ABC. If you have a vehicle you'd like to sell or trade, it's fast and easy to get paid. And we'll give you top dollar. Visit Alton Blakely today. All the best since 1965.
Here at Citizens National Bank, we still take pride in treating each and every customer like we would want to be treated. Our employees are here to help you navigate the confusing lending process and determine which type of home loan best suits you. Schedule an appointment today. We have highly qualified loan officers ready to serve you.
We, the people of this great land, are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward. And with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more. In less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. We want you to know that we are here for you and your family. Someone you can trust. Someone you can count on. Now and for the better days to come. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us or visit us online at toyotaofsomerset.com.
Final score from Somerset, 36-32. The Briar Jumpers get the win. They had a pretty lousy first quarter. They were down 12-6, but came back in the second quarter to take the lead. At the half, it was 19-15 in favor of Somerset. They were able to maintain that lead, 26-23 at the end of three. And again, as I just stated, your final score, 36-32. Jumpers get the victory over the Boyle County Rebels. Let's go ahead and look at the scoring. First of all, for Somerset, leading scorer in the ball game was Kate Bruner with 10 points, 7 points for Mackenzie Fisher, 6 points apiece for Taya Mills and Haley Combs, 4 points for Jalen Dye, and Kendall Fisher added 2 as well. Playing and failing to score was Kaylee Bartley, and that is it for the Briar Jumpers. Over on the Boyle County side, tying for a leading scorer in the game, Peyton Bugg ended up with 10 points in the game, 6 points for Zoe Robbins, who fouled out late in the contest, 5 points apiece for Ella Coffey and Annabelle Tarter, 4 points for Kendra Christopher, and 2 points for Maggie Burke. Playing and failing to score for the Boyle County Rebels, I was about to say Maggie Burke, but she ended up with 2 points in the game. So the Briar Jumpers, they get the victory here tonight. And, of course, we're going to be naming our Somerset Community College Offensive Player of the Game, as well as our United Cumberland Bank Defender of the Game. I've got a couple of nominees for those while Chris continues to work on some stats. And while he's doing that, I want to remind you folks that Intrust Counseling Services is hiring statewide as well as right here in Somerset. And if you are a therapist looking for a great full or part-time position, visit their website at intrust-healthcare.com and Intrust, your mental health matters. And presenting sponsor for tonight is Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships, and as a local Somerset Chevrolet, Buick, and GM dealer, they offer all of the customers a huge selection of both new and previously enjoyed trucks and SUVs and cars. Don Franklin Chevrolet, Buick, GMC takes pride in the vehicle you drive, the service that they offer their customers, and the products that they sell. You can view their entire inventory, schedule a test drive, and find out how they can serve you and on a new vehicle, or save you money on a new vehicle. Visit them at any of their 4 Somerset locations or on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships, where they treat you like family. And our fashion report, as always, is brought to you by Magic Monograms, and they are conveniently located off North Highway 27 between Big Lots and Backyard Burger. Magic Monograms, the place for custom embroidery, screen printing, and so much more. They can put your designs on medical and athletic uniforms, corporate and school apparel. Find them on Facebook. Search Magic Monograms and Embroidery. I'm going to do one more and turn it over to you, Chris, if you're about ready.
I'm ready when you are.
Henderson Chiropractic is committed to relieving your pain using true principles of chiropractic care. Now, their caring and helpful team strives for excellence through extraordinary service and patient education. Dr. Henderson provides chiropractic care for injuries that occur during sports, auto accidents, work-related activities, or just everyday wear and tear. The experience you need for the results you want. That's Henderson Chiropractic. Chris, you've got some stats for us.
So taking a look at the Boyle County Lady Rebels, led in scoring, as Bob mentioned, by Peyton Bugg. She was 2 for 7 from two-point range, 0 for 2 from three-point range. She was the only Lady Rebel to make a free throw tonight. She was 6 of 8 from the line for a total of 10 points. Zoe Robbins was 0 for 1 from two-point range, 2 for 4 from three-point range, 0 for 2 from the line for a total of 6 points. Ella Coffey was 1 for 6 from two-point range, 1 from 3 from three-point range for a total of 5 points. Kendra Christopher added 1 for 2 from two-point range and 1 for 3. That's not right. She was 1 for 2, 2 for 4 from the two-point range for a total of 4 points. And then Annabelle Tarter was 1 for 2 from two-point range, 1 for 2 from three-point range for a total of 5 points, for a total of 32 on the scoreboard. For your winning Lady Jumpers tonight, they were led in scoring by Kate Bruner. She was 2 for 5 from two-point range, 2 for 6 from three-point range, and 1 for 4 from the line for 11 points. Taya Mills chipped in with 6. She was 1 for 5 from two-point range, 1 for 3 from three-point range, for a total and 1 free throw for 6 points. And Mackenzie Fisher with 7 points, second leading scorer on the team. She was 3 for 5 from two-point range, 1 for 3 from the line for a total of 7. Haley Combs also chipped in with 6 points. She was 2 for 4 from two-point range, did not attempt a three-pointer. She was 2 for 5 from the line for 6 points. And Sophie Barnes, Jalen Dye, was 1 for 3 from two-point range, 0 for 1 from three-point range, and 2 for 4 from the line for 4 points. And Kendall Fisher was 2 for 2 from the line for 2 points to round out your scoring there for a total of 36, where the Lady Briar Jumpers come away with a 36-32 victory here at the Briar Patch in a much-needed win.
Indeed. Well, we got a couple of awards to give out. First of all, the Somerset Community College Offensive Player of the Game, or to me, she was overall the player of the game. I nominate Mackenzie Fisher. She was second on the team in points, but also did a great job posting up, and I think she did what Coach McWhorter asked of her in this contest. Of course, Kate Bruner would also be a nominee for that Offensive Player of the Game. But I really like Mackenzie Fisher. I'm not sure what you think about that for our Somerset Community College Offensive Player of the Game.
I have to agree with you. 11 total rebounds on the night. 2 of those were offensive rebounds. And then also, like you said, had 7 points, second leading scorer on the team. So a good night from Mackenzie Fisher and the Briar Jumpers.
United Cumberland Bank Defender of the Game, and I really like the game Haley Combs played tonight. I thought she did a pretty good job running the point, but I thought she did a better job out there on defense, especially when she was matched up against Peyton Bugg.
Yes, holding her under her average. She was averaging 14.2 coming into the night. She only had 10 tonight and got most of those from the line. So exactly right. Haley Combs did a good job of putting pressure on Bugg and doing a good job defending tonight, your defender of the game.
Well, that's going to wrap it up. We're done until next week, 6 days from today. Monday night, we'll be back here. Estill County boys invade the Briar Patch to take on the Somerset Briar Jumpers in a game. Doesn't have anything to do with the region, doesn't have anything to do with district, but it has a whole lot to do with pride, and that'll be our Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week.
And I believe it may be senior night, if I'm not mistaken, here at the Briar Patch for the seniors. But I don't know if they have very many, to be honest.
Exactly. We've been lax on seniors the last couple of years in high school basketball, both boys and girls. So that'll be a fairly quick but very important ceremony where the Jumpers will get to honor their seniors. But, well, that's going to do it from the Briar Patch. Again, 36-32 your final. Somerset wins it. He's Chris Staten. Want to thank him for his analysis and stat keeping. Want to say thank you to Jeremiah Jones for doing a great job on the camera. Producer Pat Harris pushing all of the buttons, and he's going to turn that over to me next week, so that could be just a overall disaster. I'm going to try it, yeah. If you want to see a messed up broadcast, be sure and tune I'm going to give you my best. We'll get it on the air and bring you that contest. But again, he's Chris Staten. I'm Bob Boone. Thank you to everybody involved for listening and for our sponsors. And that's going to do it.